It is not a magic from NDC government, it's not a magic from NPP government that is bringing the dollar down. So creating more employment and flooding the market with goods and services will also bring interest rates down. Today we are talking about dollar. I hear in the news all over. The economists will tell you if they are fair and they are not playing politics with it. It is not a magic from NDC government, it's not a magic from NPP government that is bringing the dollar down. It is Trump and his policies towards the rest of the world's economy that people are not demanding dollars as expected. So the dollars are sitting there and they are competing with China. So whatever they are saying, if Trump and the world come together again, you will see that our country did not put or implement any policies that will bring the dollar down. So whatever you are seeing here is temporal. I am telling you, it's temporal. It is not any economic gurus in this country that is causing the cedi to appreciate and the dollar to depreciate. It is the world market that they are not demanding the dollars as much as they used to. That is why there is no competition and supply of dollar is exceeding the demand. As simple as that. These are basic economics principles. So we have to be careful with what they are saying about interest rate and all those things. It's not magic. It is the world economy that is falling apart. And the demand for the dollar has gone down. We are doing business, but our competitors who are foreigners always knock us out of business, we the locals or the citizens. Why? They have access to capital. Access to capital. If you are going for a loan to expand your business, the hassle you will go through even to get capital to expand the business is not easy. You go through hell before the bank will believe you. You have to strip naked for them to know the kind of underwear that you are wearing before they accept your proposals. Even when you have been accepted to get the loan, which I advise each and everybody here, I'm not trying to destroy banks, but I'm trying to guide you how to protect your business and interests. Try as much as you can to refrain from loans. Loans. We have ridiculous rates in this country, hovering between 30 to 35%. Whereas our competitors coming from China, India, Lebanon, UK, wherever they're coming from, come with a loan with interest between 3 to 5%. How are we going to compete with them? That is why you see that Ghanaian entrepreneurs are only doing the small scale businesses. And the large scale businesses you find in this country are owned by foreigners because they get cheaper loans, come in and invest, and their cost of production is cheaper than us because of high interest rate that we do. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the developed countries, when we are fired, we are fired. Nobody comes to beg for you. Then again, here when you are fired, you can go to your mother's house, you can go to your father's house, and at least you will eat. In the developed countries, you have to pay your rent. Even if you are staying with your mother, you pay rent. You have to buy food. You have to take care of yourself. And if you lose your job, there is no pastor coming to beg. There is no uncle coming to beg. There is no politician coming to beg. That is why the systems are working elsewhere and it is not working here. So if you want to succeed, I tell you the truth, even your own family, don't employ them. Let them stay home. Don't employ your own family. Let them stay home. When you make the money, you take good care of them. That will say, oh, Uncle Ken, oh, you're nice. But if you give him a job and he doesn't do it, and you sack him, your cousin will come and a family in a more than and one purpose in your. Meanwhile, if you don't sack them, they will collapse the business. And these same relatives of yours will call you a useless man. A useless man. So you have to be bold. And make sure you protect your interests. And your interest is to take firm decisions. You have to be strict. That's the only way you can make it. Because if you are working with a Chinese company and you get fired, will you get a politician to call the Chinese company? But in my case, you get my colleagues coming to beg. These are some of the disadvantages of Ghanaian entrepreneurs. Today, I have over 7,000 workers, and this year, I added 350,000. So use me as your role model and emulate whatever I have done. Study it and challenge yourself that if Agyapong, you are fortunate to be in the university at the age of 22, 23. I went to Fordham University at the age of 33. After hawking on the street, washing plates in Germany, driving taxi and working at the bakery in America, I decided to go to university. And here we are today. So say to yourself, if Agyapong has done it, I can do it too. A young man looked at me. The young man who was here reciting his poem looked at me and said, focus. It is one of the visions or qualities of leadership. The first one is vision. Again, you get it in entrepreneurship. Second is quality. Third, integrity. Fourth, foresight. Fifth, humility. Sixth, focus. And third, cooperation. Let's take it one by one. To be a leader, you need to have a vision. You need to have a dream. Say to yourself that I am going to make sure in the next 10, 20 years, I'll put Ghana on a different map for the whole world to see that we are created by God just like others. To have the vision. Challenge yourself. I never knew I was going to get to this point in life. But I have always said to myself, I'll be a millionaire at the age of 40. That boy from a poor village, I was a millionaire at the age of 36. So I had a vision, I had a dream that one day I'm going to be somebody. The same way a leader who is leading a country, who is leading an organization should have a dream and a vision. What he's going to do for his country. And I have a vision, I have a dream. as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, young men and women here, vote for me to come to power and you see how I'll use businesses to change this country.